Hey, what's good, everyone? This is Adnan Reedy in the clutch, and I want to talk about the recent Orlando Magic versus Atlanta Hawks play-in game where the Orlando Magic dominated against the Atlanta Hawks 120-95, led by Cole Anthony off the bench with 26 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists, shooting 10 of 17 from the field, which is really incredible. And like, he was just someone on fire. Like, I've said before in multiple videos on multiple occasions that Cole Anthony, for some reason, like, he just carries that youthful, energetic, that inner confidence like a lion. Like, for some reason, I've noticed, because I live closest to Orlando, like whenever I see the Magic play and Cole Anthony comes playing off the bench, or even if he's starting or whatever the occasion is, for some reason the Magic just play a lot better with him. Like, there's a lot more energy, everybody's hustling more. Cole Anthony just ups the pace, I've noticed, completely compared to the starters with Paolo and Franz and Wendell Carter respectively. Like, just something about Cole Anthony, like he's just that perfect spark plug that a team like the Orlando Magic need. And he just has that dog in him, that leadership, that just like, because he'll dive for loose balls, he'll run up and down the court, like he'll go for like ridiculous rebounds that he shouldn't be. Like, he has that tenacity very similar to like a Russell Westbrook, especially during his OKC days. Like, Cole Anthony gives me that reminder in terms of his passion, energy, because he just, like, what he did, especially last night, he was like making drives, he was out muscling and speeding compared to the Atlanta Hawks defenders. Like, they just didn't have an answer for him. And just his effective shooting, he shoots with such confidence, especially from the mid-range and from the outside. Like, he was able to like just with ease. Like, he didn't, like, I don't see no hesitation from him. And every time there's like a loose ball, he'll be the first one to grab it, make a pass to Franz Wagner, easy layup. It's just incredible what someone like Cole Anthony can do. And like, he's someone that every team could use, and which is very important because the team they're about to face, they got multiple of those people in the Boston Celtics. Because while you have Cole Anthony for the Magic, you got someone like Peyton Pritchard for the Boston Celtics, who's also someone who can light it up very easily. Someone like Derek White, who has been off the bench and now starting. Like, he's also another spark plug for the Boston Celtics. Like, Orlando has their work cut out for them, but I mean, I was just mesmerized by Cole Anthony's, like, just his consistent energy and his drive and his hustle. It's just wow. And especially for him, like, leading the whole Magic squad in scoring, and just his efficiency is incredible. But I can't talk about an Orlando Magic video without mentioning their star player, Paolo Banchero, who also had a decent game himself. He had 17 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists, which I was overall very impressed with. And like, Paolo Banchero, like, he is someone that he's the third player in Orlando Magic history to average 25 points a game in a season, which I am incredibly impressed with. Like, and also that's kind of sad on the Orlando Magic's part, because how do you have, like, there's only 2 people besides him in Tracy McGrady and Shaquille O'Neal. Like, but that just goes to show that Paolo Banchero, who's still really young, like, he's like, if I'm correct, like 22, 23 years old, like, and he's already like making Magic history. Like, that says a lot about this guy, and the Magic did something right for once in selecting him. And it's just a matter of them trying to re-sign him to be a Orlando Magic player during the prime of his career. And yeah, I gotta talk about real quick, just the Atlanta Hawks. I mean, like, not all is lost. Not all is lost for them, because they're gonna face the winner of the Miami Heat versus Chicago Bulls game tonight, and so they'll have one more chance to be able to, as an 8th seed, to go against the Cleveland Cavaliers if they still want to make it to the playoffs. So all not is lost for them. But like, Trae Young, I mean, like, he was just getting tortured and disrupted by the Orlando Magic guard rotation. Like, he couldn't do too much. I mean, he was just, because the Magic, they're a defensive team. That's what they're known for. Between all their units healthy, between Jalen Suggs, between Cole Anthony, KCP, Anthony Black, like, these guys are really great defensive-minded players. These guys can, like, they just lock him up, and then they know where he's weak at. And Jamal Mosley, he's a defensive-minded coach, so he'll set up the scheme specifically to target Trae Young, and it worked. I mean, that's been the formula basically for any of these teams to like stop the Atlanta Hawks. If you can stop Trae Young, you're good practically. Because look at the Miami Heat a few years ago during their playing game. They just focused on Trae Young, trapped him, and exposed him on on defense. And just like that, you take Trae Young out of the game, the Hawks, they don't have nothing else going on for them. So it's a sad reality, but that's a simple formula for any team if they want to stop a Trae Young-led Hawks, because Trae Young doesn't have too much help, and he's so dependent on like just trying to make things work for himself. He plays a lot of hero ball as much as I love him, but he does try to make things work too much on his own. So that's something I have noticed. But looking at the Boston Celtics, though, I mean, they're the defending champions, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I mean, I think the Boston Celtics are gonna win the series easily. Celtics in 5 in this case. And looking at this, Orlando does, numbers wise, they say they have the second best winning percentage against the Boston Celtics since Joe Mazzulla's tenure back in 2022, with 60%, meaning they've won 6 games and lost 4 to the Boston Celtics over the past 3 years. But even still, I mean, like the Magic, I mean, this is good experience for them. This will be good for Paolo Banchero to know what the playoff atmosphere is like. But he's facing off against the current champions, and right now the Boston Celtics, they're just too strong and too complete of a team to like for practically anybody to stop. I mean, I personally believe the Celtics are going to go back to the finals. But looking at this, I mean, it's not going to be like the Magic, they got this on their side, so they're gonna, maybe they can. No, I'm just gonna be straight up. I love my Florida teams. I love the Magic. I love the Heat, but I like to be realistic and give the news as unbiased as I can be. So I believe the Celtics gonna be in 5. Orlando may take a game potentially at home and maybe get the crowd hyped up. There might be some media coverage on that, but the Celtics will take care of business quickly and then on to the next round. So that's what I see right here. But overall, I mean, I think it's very impressive, like just how much the Magic have come from all those years of like since Dwight Howard left, from being like a low to at best mediocre team to now with Paolo Banchero. Now they're a legit playoff threatening team, and like people are taking them a lot more seriously. It's just incredible. I love the turnaround. I love what Jamal Mosley's doing. I love what Paolo Banchero's doing. Franz Wagner, Cole Anthony off the bench. I mean, I'm just impressed overall. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Magic fans, how you guys feel about going back to the playoffs? Boston Celtics fans, how quickly do you believe you can take care of the Magic? Or if not, if it's going to be, if you think it's going to be a toss-up. I mean, I would love to hear you guys out in the comment section down below. And while you're at it, please like and subscribe to this channel. I certainly love and appreciate every single last one of y'all. God bless, and talk soon.